It's the pre-weigh-in psychological breakdown.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Saturday of week 36, man, which means it's time for week 36 pre-weigh-in psychological breakdown. Let's jump into it. Thanks for tuning back in, guys. We're coming to the end of week 36, man, and I'm pretty excited about that because this could be the week that I finally break 300, man. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I mean, as you know, last week I weighed 302.2. That means I need a 2.3 pound loss basically to break the 300 mark. But, you know, that's never satisfying, right? Weighing on 299.9 or some shit. I'd like to be able to break that by a little bit, right? To give myself some buffer room on that 300 number. I don't know if that's going to happen, man. But I know I had a damn good week. Had a damn good week on the diet, just like week 35, week 34. I'm doing really good on the travel, man. But as you guys know, this week, I'm done with the travel for a week, so I got a week reprieve from travel, so it's just me going into the office this week as usual, right? And what that means is I have to make a switch back, right? Just as I was getting everything down on the travel front, I have a week of no travel, which means I've got to be able to switch back, right? So I just got back from the grocery store, and I feel like I did a pretty damn good job with the food I chose, right? But here's the thing, man. When I started this journey, right, and some of you are going to know where I'm going with this. When I started this journey, right, my TDEE was like 3850, man. So I needed 3,850 calories to maintain my 412 pound fatness, right? And that was just like me not doing anything, right? That's how big I was. I needed almost 4,000 calories just to maintain fatness, doing nothing, man. So, you know, you go into MyFitnessPal, you're like, okay, that's cool. I'd like to lose 2 pounds a week. And it's like, cool, dude, you need to create 1,000 calorie deficit every day in order to lose 2 pounds a week. So that brought me down to a 2850 starting number on my calories, right? And that seems like a lot of food. And it is a lot of food, except when you're used to eating, like I was eating like 6,000 calories a day. That still was a huge reduction in food. But now that I'm down at 302, right, my TDEE is 2810, right? That's less than the 1,000 calorie deficit I was having to eat before, right? That's the TDEE now, man. And that's still really high, right? Most healthy people's TDEE is somewhere around 2,000, 2,200 calories or so. Mine is at 2810, right? Which means I'm still eating a 1,000 calorie deficit, which means I'm eating 1,810 calories a day or less. And I'm trying to stay well underneath that as well. But what that means is when I go out shopping, I have to be really freaking careful now on what I'm buying. So it's a lot of chicken, a lot of fish and things like that. I do usually allow myself one meal of beef a week because beef tends to be a bit higher in calories and fat and all that than the chicken and the fish and all that. But you got to treat yourself a little bit. Because if you completely withdraw, you're going to have major problems, man. As some of you know, one of the triggers of binge eating, right, is being too strict, not allowing yourself to have anything that you would normally want to have. Eventually your body just caves and you go on a binge and eat like 12,000 fucking calories in a day, which is not good, man. So you got to give yourself little things here and there, and that's my way of doing that, man. But the thing is, at 1,810 calories, it's not a lot of calories, man. And you run into it real quick. So, you know, what I foresee in the future, not right now, but what I foresee maybe another 50 pounds or so, as that TDEE shrinks down to like 1,600, 1,500, you're going to come to a point where it's not healthy to take in that kind of calorie count anymore, right? You're just going to be dead, lethargic, not able to do anything. So I might have to back that back from a 1,000 calorie deficit every day to a 500 calorie deficit every day to recoup some of those calories to stay at around an 1,800 calorie. That's my goal, right? Because my ultimate goal, right, is to maintain, right? And if I can get down to like the 200 range, like low 200s, like maybe 210 or less, you know, and maintain something around there, my TDEE should be around 2,000, 2,100, and I'd like to be able to get used to eating somewhere around that range, right? So 1,800 is good, man, because what that allows me to do is when I move into maintenance, you gain a couple hundred calories back, you know, at that point to move up to the 2000, right? Which feels like an accomplishment. It feels like something that you get to do, right? Rather than something you have to do. And 2,000 calories is still a respectable amount of calories a day. You can still eat and have certain things here and there. But I want to start to prepare myself for that because I feel like, and as I talked about this in some of the other videos I had, a lot of people make a mistake when they're not preparing themselves for the inevitability that is maintenance at the end of all of this, because it's no good losing this weight if you're just going to lose it and then gain it right back, man. That is a pain in the ass, dude. So, you know, I'm doing the things I have to do to get to that point. I feel like everything's going really well, man. And if you watched my video on Thursday, I think it was Thursday, I started talking about getting a fitness tracker because I don't have a fitness tracker. I have a watch, but it's not a smartwatch. It doesn't track anything. It just tells me the time, and that's if I remember to set the fucking time on it. Anyway, you know, I went and got a fitness tracker, man. I asked you guys for your opinions. I did get some opinions. That was awesome. Thank you for those that submitted those opinions. And I ended up going with a Garmin Fenix 3 HR, man. And this watch is a badass watch, man. It tracks all kinds of things. It's a multi-sport watch, so it will track my weightlifting. It will track steps. It'll track any running I eventually get my fat ass up to do. It will track all kinds of things, man. It even tracks my sleep, plus my heart rate, which is amazing. I know it's not super accurate, man, but it's more accurate than nothing, which is what I have now, man. So I got that. That should be coming in hopefully today, man. You know, so that I can start using that and see what's going on with that, man. I feel like a large portion of this journey is getting things in front of your face, getting information in front of your face, right? Things like calories, right? Like, it's enough to say, oh, I'm going to eat healthy, right? And then you wonder why you're not losing weight. It's because you don't have information in front of your face, man. A lot of people are very bad, including myself, at trying to estimate how many calories are in something, right? So having that empirical, like factual evidence in front of you that says, hey, fatty, this is how much you're eating, helps tremendously when you're losing weight. Same is true when you're working out, right? To be able to see your heart rate, even if it's not entirely accurate, being able to see something that tracks that will help you overall keep a healthy heart rate level while you're working out to burn as much fat as possible, keep a good workout cycle. I mean, being able to keep track of PRs, right, personal records and things like that helps you stay motivated. The more information you can get in front of your eyes, the better your journey is going to go and the more accurate your journey is going to go. And as long as you're not lying to yourself, man, because seriously, obviously, you could eat a piece of cake, shove a fat piece of cake in your face and not put it in MyFitnessPal, right? Nobody on MyFitnessPal is going to know. Nobody else is going to know. But the important part of this is you have to be honest with yourself. You got to put that in there, man, because the only person you're really lying to is you, man, and you're going to fuck up your progress, which is why I'm so happy to have this channel and everything and all you guys watching. Because as I said in my video, my very first video, I put everything in MyFitnessPal. I talk about everything on these videos for a reason. It's not because I particularly enjoy telling people how fat I am or how much I fucked something up or anything like that. It's because if I'm not being 100% honest, I'm not going to be successful, man. And I have to be 100% honest. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks to these videos and everything, I've lost well over 100 pounds at this point. Hoping to see the numbers dip into the 200 range, man, tomorrow. Hopefully. If not, I'll try not to be too depressed about it, man. But if I can get under 300, that's going to be huge. Hopefully you guys will join me tomorrow for week 36 weigh-in, man. But until then, as always, man, like and subscribe, leave me some comments, let me know what's going on with you guys, man, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. Bye. So it's not a Fitbit, man. Why do you keep wanting to say Fitbit? It's not a Fitbit, man. Come on, get it right. Shit.